Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Rising World. So last episode, we built our bedroom. I did do some more trimming off camera. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be doing any of the building in the bedroom for today. I think I might put this on hold for now. By the way, in case you didn't watch last episode, you should definitely go check it out. I got a little walk-in closet here. We have to do the lights. We have to do some more trimming. We have to put down beds and things like that. But like I said, I might not get to that today because I was taking a look at the front of my base. And I was thinking to myself, it's a little bland. It's a good base. It's a good base to start from. But it's just a little bland. I think we have to spice it up a little bit. I was thinking some big windows here would be pretty cool. And also I'm going to put some wood trim around it. Now, I don't know if this wood trim is going to look good. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But I'm trying to make this look a little bit more three-dimensional and not so flat. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Let's go ahead and make some windows. Okay. So how big do I really want these windows to be? That's the question here. This will come out. See, I don't remember. Yeah, so this is supposed to come out like this. All right. So that comes out like that. So the windows will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we could make the windows. I kind of want them to be central, and I want them to be big. I guess 4 would be fine. 4 would be fine. So let's go ahead and make this into 2 2x3s, I believe. No, sorry, 3 by 5 by 1s. So right there, and right here, and that's a 4 window. Okay, great. And that's gonna go all the way up. So let's go and put that there. Slide this one over here. I guess it doesn't need to be that big. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, it's in the wall, isn't it? Wait, it's a 2. Oh, that's right. I gotta move like this. All right, let's do that, and boom. Okay, so we definitely want something up there as well. How high is this gonna be? Is it gonna be one down from the ceiling? Is it gonna be like a full window, like on the floor even? I don't know. I'm thinking about going crazy with this window, guys. I think I might. So that's got to be 2 by 4. Sorry, 4 by 2. Why is it not fully? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I must have made it bigger by mistake and didn't realize it. There we go. 4 by 2 by 1. Come on. There we go. I'm going to make that whole thing a window. You know, gotta be honest, I think I'm going to. All right, so why don't we go ahead and, yeah, let's just go ahead and make the window. All the way down to the floor. It's gonna be dope. I forget how to make windows. I haven't made them in a while. I think I could just turn my blocks into windows. Do I want the windows to have wood in them? I absolutely want the windows to have wood in them. And I think I'm gonna use this block for it as well. Would a rounded block work good with windows? I'm not 100% on that one. So we're just gonna have big windows like this or like this. Window frame. See, I'm not sure which one I want. Do I want a window like this? You know, I think I kind of do. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's gonna be a pain. This is gonna be a nightmare. We'll see. I've done this before. It's been a long time. Actually, that's not gonna go all the way up, so it doesn't. We're not gonna do this anyway the way we want to. That can only go up 5 blocks. So I guess we could put it like that. How would I do this? Is there any way to make this the whole size? There very well might be. The problem is by the time people tell me if there is a way to do it, by the time people tell me it'll be too late. I will already have made this thing. Oh boy. Okay. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this 4 wide. Here we go. I'm going to put it right in the middle. It's not right in the middle. That's good enough. And I don't know how else to do this. Oh, boy. All right, I got a different plan. I'm going to kind of try a couple things here and see where we get to. And we'll see if we can make something work out. If not, then I'm going to have to change course a little bit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this one, and we're simply going to put this as high as possible. Okay. And then we're going to come back. And we're going to do this. Not going to be one window, but honestly, I don't think there's any way I can make it one window if I'm going to use a frame. So how big is that? So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that comes down to, we want a 4 by 3. And like that. You know what? I think it's about the best we're going to be able to do. And it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I would have to figure out, how did I do it over here? Because now I got to put the curve blocks in there, the arch blocks. I think I put those in first, if I remember correctly. And should I put them in as stone? Yeah, I'm going to put them in as, well, I don't know. Would they look better as wood? I don't know, maybe. Let's see what it looks like. Let's come over here and here, press X and get the arch. And let's see what we can do here with this. Yeah, I think I gotta put that in first. I don't remember, is that right up to the top? Yeah, I guess it was. Alright, let's just play around. You know, sometimes you just have to do things. I was playing EverQuest last night with my guild, and we were like we were doing a raid, and we were like, oh, we gotta do this. Oh, we gotta plan out this. And at some point, you gotta stop with the planning phase and just get it, you know, get at it. And if it doesn't work, then you could like kind of figure out what went wrong. Sometimes experience is worth a lot. All right, so that needs to be 1. And I think this needs to be 2.5. That's going down. Okay, I don't know how far I want it to go down. We're going to go down 2 for now. And then we'll go for 2.5. Hold on. Yep, there we go. That's 2.5. Is that good? I don't know. Oh, no, it's 2, not 2.5. Because usually it's a 5 wide. This is a 4 wide. My bad. That's not going to work with this window. I can almost guarantee it. Yep, definitely not. I've got to get the slope part right. Okay, that is perfect. Now, let me show you what number I came up with to make that happen. Let's just do this right like this. And it's a 1 by 2 by 0.8. And oh, can I actually get this in there with, hold on. I don't think I could do this with the, yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. All right, I'm not sure. Maybe I could slide it in there, with the, you know, window frame there, but it's just, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be working for me, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go with what I know works. And that is putting it from down here. That's not working either. That doesn't look right. Wait, what's going on here? It's weird. It won't snap into place. All right, hold on. Bear with me. Yeah, that's not right. And that's not right. It won't go into place. I'm going to press enter. See if I can get enter to work. And flip that around like that. And then like this. Yep. Okay, enter worked. Who knows? Maybe I used enter and I just forgot. Now, do I like normally I would have used the stone as the archways. Do I like the wood as the archways? I don't know. I kind of like it right now. I might change my mind later, but I could always change it later if I want to. Not the end of the world. But no, I kind of like it. I think I kind of like it. Press enter. And then we do that. And that was not in the right spot. Hold on. We'll fix it. Huh. It doesn't actually look that far off. It's kind of weird. There we go. Perfect. Yep, that looks perfect to me. I love it. I love it. Are we gonna build it again on the other side, or you know what? Let's do the glass first, and I'm gonna mirror it on the other side. These windows look great. People are like, "Man, where's the windows?" I've been planning on making windows. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Now, what kind of windows do I want? Do I want this kind? Honestly, that would be a good window right there. Let's see what that is. Did I mention at the beginning of this video that you could tell the block ID by just holding a block and looking at it? It's in the bottom left-hand side. I'm not sure if I did. I've been having a hard time at the beginning of this episode. I've been cutting a lot out. So if I mentioned it already, I apologize. But people told me in the comment section if you're looking at a block, bottom left hand side shows you the ID. So that's 861 for glass. I might just try every glass at this point because I don't see any reason not to. Where is my glass? There we go. Did I get rid of the glass? I wonder if I destroyed the glass. I might have thrown it out because it was taking up too much room. I don't see any glass in here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's take a look at the glass. So, we don't like these checkerboard ones. I don't like those. Frosted is one we can definitely take a look at. Actually, what was it? 891? Is that what I said? No, it wasn't 891. What was the number? I told you guys about the freaking thing, and then I forgot the number. 861. Okay. So 861 is a pretty good one, but I'm going to see if we can get some different kind of glass in here. 860. Okay, so that's the leaded. That's right. Okay. All right, I see these. Let's go with one frosted. And we'll just go with the pane. And then let's go with whatever that is. Pretty sure I've already done that. Corrugated glass frosted. All right, hold on. Probably not going to be a good one, but that's okay. And I'll do this one too. I think I've already done this one, but I'm going to do it again. Just because I want to have one of every glass. Corrugated glass. Go. Just regular frosted. I don't know what that is. That doesn't even look like glass. I don't know what that is. But we're going to give it a shot. And then we've got this kind of frosted. You know what? I'm just going to make every one of these. Okay. We've got almost every single piece of glass in the game. I did skip a couple ones that I know I didn't like or that I've already done or whatever. So let's clear that out. And let's put these down here. All right. Let's see what we got here. So this is just regular glass. Yeah, I don't like that. Because you can't even see through it, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Nothing special. Let's take a look at this one. I know I'm not going to use this one, but yeah, that looks exactly like I thought it was going to look. But I figured I had to, you know, try. Number 7. That's just, yeah, that just looks like a white wall, pretty much. 8. It's not bad, but like it's like I don't know why you'd want it to be blurry like that. 9. All right, so which one is that? That's 850. 850 is pretty much regular glass. Okay, it's not too bad. It does look like there's glass there. It's not like so clear where you can't tell there's. Oh, that was weird. It looked like the glass was still there. All right, let's move these up here. Did I do this one? No, I didn't. Oh, that's an interesting looking glass. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe for a shower or something. I don't know. Which ones didn't I do? Okay. I don't even have to put it down. I can just see. 7. It's okay. It's pretty interesting. It looks like ice. It really does look like ice. All right, did I try all of these? What is this one? Just I'm not keeping track of which ones I've tried. So let's look through these again. Oh, that's interesting. Honestly, guys, I might have the best looking glass I already used. I mean, they do look very interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried all these. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I kind of think my favorite one is this one over here. Although I could just go with regular glass. Well, let's see what this one looks like first. What is that? 861. Okay, I'm gonna put all these glass things in here, just to, you know, keep them out of the way. So if I ever want to use glass later, I can I'll have some over here for testing purposes. 861. There we go. And here it is, number 6. I mean, that really is the best looking glass, I feel. Yeah. I mean, why not go with the best looking glass? The looking glass. So we need 3 more. Right there. Oh, we gotta do it over here. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to grab some paper. I don't even know if I have any. I do not. Of course, I don't. Man, I don't have any freaking rags either. And I'm getting low on cloth, too. Okay. Well, we're going to need to grab our grinder. And I guess I'm just going to put this right here. Should be okay there. And in case you don't know how to make paper, you're going to take rags and you're going to put them in the grinder. Just like so. This is the worst part of the game. It's just very, I don't know. I don't enjoy this part of the game. It's because you need so much paper. Although I guess blueprints are really powerful, so you could work a little bit for your blueprints. Oh man, why did those not get done? Hold on. Alright, I think those got squished now. Okay, then you take the rags out of here. Alright, and you bring them to the paper press. And like so. Put down the paper press. And bring up the paper press. And grab the paper out of the paper press. You come over here and you go to equipment, make yourself a blueprint. And then come over here and I'm thinking, I guess we could just do it right there. It won't get the corners, that's the problem. Well, it will on this side. Here, let's just do this. Oh, then I'd have to put it back. Crap, that is really, kind of annoying. Here, I'm gonna test something. Oh, no, I can't. I don't remember the command, and I don't feel like looking it up. I was gonna put myself into, like, creative mode, and there's a command for it, but I honestly don't remember the command, so it's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and put this back where it was. There we go. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Because you can't put things inside of blocks, which is really irritating. This also doesn't look... No, that's right in the middle. No, it's perfect. No, it's not because of this corner. Because of the corner, it's not perfect on the outside. Which is, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. If I made it any bigger to be perfect on the outside, then it wouldn't have been perfect on the inside. So it is what it is. All right. So how are we gonna grab this? I wish you could just put the blue marker inside. You know, like if I go like that. No, see, I can't. I guess I could just start it right here. Hold on. Let's do this. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this across like so. And might as well do it like that. And then we're going to bring it up. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Why isn't it going up? Because you're hitting the wrong button. All right, let's see what that looks like. Yep, I think that looks pretty good. Temp, window, wall. And this is just for right now. I'm not going to include the terrain. Hopefully it worked. A lot of times if I don't include the terrain, it doesn't work, and then I'm out of blueprint, which is annoying. There it is. So just grab this. And bring it around here. And is it got to turn around, or I can't tell what the inside is. I think it's got to turn around. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. All right. I think that is supposed to be where it's at. Let's press Control. That is... hold on. It might not be right. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, so it is wrong. There we go. I think that's perfect. Okay, so that is, let's check the outside. All right, I just want to make sure this is perfect. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and yeah, as far as I can tell, it's exactly where it's supposed to be. All right, oh, so we gotta take some of this apart. There we go. How about that? All right, so see the front entrance just got even better. So what I want to do is I want to like work on some trim, although I don't have the blocks and it's starting to rain, so we got to get out of that. Okay, so the trim is going to be block 175, and it's also a rounded block. And I also need to grab, I think it's 156 for the floor. Let's take a look. Yeah, 156. Okay. What we need to do now is we need to break this up. Okay. And then we need to put the floor in right here. Insert in there. And then this cannot go in there completely. What is that? 4 blocks? It's like 4 blocks. 4. Come on. Come on. There you go. And then this is going to be just 1 now. Nope, but not that way. Well, I can do it that way. It doesn't really matter. Bring that down to 1. And then we spin that around. And there. There. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, now let's do this side. We got to break these up. Okay. And then we insert and... there you go. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why that's not set up properly. Come on, I don't need a damn chainsaw. I need that. There we go. All right, now come over here and insert. Insert is basically copying the block I'm looking at, in case you guys didn't know. Not everyone watches every episode. So, all right, so now we need these, and they've got to go inside 8. Okay, so I'm just going to insert, and it's fine. Sometimes I put blocks inside of blocks, sometimes I don't. Just depends on how I'm feeling at that moment. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, I always say it would take an army of psychiatrists to figure out why I do the things I do. All right, so that's all looking good. Okay, so that's all situated. Oh yeah, this is starting to look even better out here. Even better. Okay, so do I want to make the deck next? I think that's what I need to do. We're gonna make the deck. Okay. Do I want to make the deck a full block? I don't see any reason not to. Although, nah, I can't. Yeah, full block. Full block. And then over here, like so. Come on. Okay. You know, I was gonna make just a regular block here, but now I'm starting to think. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll do that. I was just kind of thinking, like, I was just gonna put a 1 block there and make everything like exactly flush. But then I'm thinking, no, you know what? I think we could do something a little bit better with that. Do you want to use round ones? Yeah. I just say oh, it's inverse. I get it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use these here. And we'll see. We'll make this look pretty cool. That and like that, and then we will stretch this out. Not like that though. 1. There we go. Okay. No, we don't want it like that. How about like this? No, not like that either. No. I can't get it to go the way I want. All right, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like it. And then we'll just do the same thing on the other side, but mirrored. I'm just trying to figure... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. All right, this is starting to look better already. Then what I think is next on the old agenda is we are going to make some super thin blocks here. Let's do that and that. And let's do that and that. And then we're going to come up here. And I think it'll look pretty cool to put it right across there. So we're going to make this 5 wide. And then we got to make it thinner. And even thinner than that. Okay. When I'm done doing that, I usually put it back up too, by the way, because, yeah. 5. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is starting to come along. This is really starting to come along. Okay, so I would like to put some trim around the window as well. This is going to be the tricky part. Let me just go ahead and grab this. Insert. And then, nope, not like that. Yep, like that. Okay, and then what I do is I put it in the floor. Just because, but that's not exact. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but I think we can do better than that. This and this and this. Is that right on the corner? No. Yeah, it's weird. It's not lining up exactly where I want it to. Yeah. See, that's even a little bit too far to the side. Oh, man. Okay. Here, let's try this. Get back up to here. Let's do this. Enter. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, module. Okay, yeah. There we go. And enter. Okay, now we got it. Yeah, see, it's putting it too far to the side. Enter's not going to work. Oh boy. Hold on. So that's where I want it right there. I guess we might not be able to get this perfect. I mean, it would look pretty cool on the side like that. No. Another thing we can do is here. Hold on. You can do this. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's not perfect. That's close to perfect. I think we're going to put it right there. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put this right here. And then we are going to grab a regular block. We don't have regular blocks on these. Okay. I need to split the stack, put this down here. I should probably just move the workbench out there, but I don't know. I'm not going to. So we go to number 8, press X, we make it a regular thing. And yeah, actually, this is going to work out really well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look up there. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put them right here. Yeah, like that. Nope, not like that. Not like that. Yes, like that. And then, this is going to be a little tricky. I really don't want to take out the window, so let's see if we can get that in there perfectly. You know what? I think that works. I think that works. Put another one in there. And let's take this one and should we just put that right up to the top, or I don't know. First of all, do that. And we got to line it up perfectly with this one. I wonder if enter would work. Oh, there we go. So should I go all the way up with that? I mean, probably not. I think we should probably bring it down and have one go across. So I'm thinking that should be okay. And then the next one goes up here and take that out. Nope, not like, oh my goodness, it's all messed up now. Oh, there we go. All right. Control. Make the grid smaller. You know what? This isn't going to work. For the upstairs part, we're going to want to use this. I got to move these chests. I just don't want to. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Should that be? Oh, it's freaking me out again. How come it's showing up there? I don't think this one's lined up perfectly. Why is there like white showing there? You know what I mean? That doesn't look... All right, seriously, what the heck? Yeah, this doesn't look right. I don't know what I did wrong there. Okay, so I was having some issues with the sides here. So I think what happened was instead of doing a full block on the side... See how this siding right here works perfect? This one up here didn't. I had some issues with it. I think I was using the rounded block, and that's why I was having issues. So I went ahead and finished it all around. Let's go ahead and work on the trim. All right, we just got to figure out how this is going to work. Okay. and control, and what's down? There it is. Okay. Gotta make the grid a little smaller. There we go. Guess we're gonna have to make this one shorter, huh? Well, let's give it a shot. A little bit bigger than that. How many is that? Looks about right. See, you know what? I don't think I should do the top yet. I think I should finish the sides. All right, let's do that. There we go. And insert. And control. And did I put that? Yeah, I put that pretty much right on the side there. Okay. Make the grid smaller. I think that looks... No. No, I think that is a little far on the inside. You say you could see the like lip right here. That's because I think this needs to be over a little bit more. Yep. Although it's weird that I can see the... It's weird that I can see the white. That doesn't look right. So let's try that again. You're not supposed to be able to see any white. Here, insert, and control. I don't think that's right either. Nope, that is definitely not right. So it's not going in the same exact spot as on the other side, which is going to make this a lot more challenging. Because I can't make the grid any smaller, and I can't bring it to the left. It's got to go there, and I don't know, man. I guess we could try enter. Maybe. Nope, enter's definitely not going to work. I didn't think so, but I figured it was worth a try. You can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't make the grid any smaller. There's nothing I can do about it. All right, and we're going up. Damn it. Control. Okay. We're gonna bring this one up as high as possible. I'm gonna have to raise this one a little bit too. So let's bring this up as much as we can. Thinking like right about there looks pretty good. Although, no. Oh, I put it in the wall a little bit. Ooh, is that what I did on the other side? I don't think so. No, I definitely didn't. So it's got to come out. Okay, I could not quite get this part right here, the part that's in the window, to line up properly. So what I did was I just took this little piece right here and I made it 0.01% wider. And you're not going to notice, and it's going to cover up that white on the sides. So it's the best I could do. The best I could do. So what I want to do now is I would like to put one across this way. Hold on, let's do that. There we go. Put it down. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm going to do that and bring it up. That's not quite, nope, not quite where I want it to be. Bring it up a little bit more. Bring it down a little bit more. And trying to get this stuff to like be perfect is very, very difficult. Very difficult. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move it over. Kind of make that as big as we can. It looks like, hold on. So it's too far that way. All right, let's do that. It's too far that way. We need it right in the middle. No, that's not in the middle. As a matter of fact, we need to make this smaller too, because it's gotta line up perfectly on the corners, which is kind of difficult to do. So let's go ahead and put this back to 0.1. And yeah, like that. Okay. So it's got to go to the right more. To the left. That looks about right. I think I could probably make that work. And at the bottom, you see how the stuff's showing through? The white is showing through. Can't have that. Oh, hold on. You know what? Make that a little bit smaller. Oh, it's actually hanging down over a little bit. Actually, is it? No, it's not. It's lined up perfect. Never mind. I accidentally lined it up perfect. Okay. Love it. Insert. And we just got to get this one where we want. And bring that down a little bit. Yep. That looks pretty good to me. Although, it's probably not going to be wide enough. So let's do this. Let's insert on this one, because that's going to make it a little bit wider, which will make things fit in properly. Okay. And now we just have to take this and right there and insert and put this up. So it might be a little bit wider as well. All right, hold on. This isn't working. Control. So like that. See, now it's showing a little bit. I'm not really sure why. Oh, I see why, because I didn't. It's not lining up. Is that lining up on the other side? No. It's got to go right there. That's lined up. Let's see if there's any white showing. Oh my goodness, quite a bit of white showing. What the heck? I must have made this thing pretty wide, huh? Is that... No, that's not right. Oh, I see why. It's not all the way against the wall. That's why. That doesn't look right either. And is it? I can't tell. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Nope. Nope. Definitely off. Well, actually, this one right here is off. Yeah, you see? That one's not right. Ugh. This is pretty painful at times. I love all the intricacy of the buildings, but man, it could be really rough. It's probably just user error. I understand that, but okay. Let's just do this. All right, so that is on there, and then we just got to move it up. Make that a little smaller. Move it down. Make that a little smaller. Move it up, smaller, down, and then left. So I think I got it right, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure how. I put it down, it didn't work. I put it down, and it didn't work. I kept seeing a little sliver of white right here. Kept putting it down, and eventually, the sliver of white is gone. Now, do I want to replace this? It looks a little bit lower. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not replacing. I've worked way too long and hard on this, man. I think what we're going to do is we're going to break all of this out of here. Okay. And we are going to put that thing right in here. All right? Because I'm not building it again. The intricacies of the building are a blessing and a curse. I'm going to eat some apples, too. What do you think about that? How you like me now? All right. There. Do that. Give me some paper, please. Papers, please. It's really nice the way it's come out. Actually, I could just mirror it on the other side, too. Yeah, I got to be careful how I do this. All right, this is what we're going to do. So it's a blueprint. And maybe I'm just going to mirror. I was going to mirror the whole window. Well, I'm going to have to mirror the whole window now because I broke that out. But I think what I'd like to do... Yeah, I could do that. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So we do that. And that. And that. I shouldn't have broken out the window on the other side, by the way. That was the wrong way to go. And it's going to cost me a... window... I forget what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. It doesn't matter. Window's fine. There we go. Trimming. That's what I was looking for. Okay, and then we're going to take that. And I just called it window. It's whatever. And we're just going to put it on this side. I don't think it matters. Okay, let's just put it right there for now. And then move it back. Okay. How's that? It looks like it's a little in the wall. I think that is the edge of the wall. Why is it so high? Huh. I feel like it shouldn't... Oh, that's right. It's got to go in the ground because I was hiding the Yeah, that's right. I was hiding the edges of the... See, now it's going to show on the sides. I'll bet you it's going to show on the sides no matter what I do. Yep. Right side, left side. Mother fudger, that's freaking annoying. I know. My horse is pissed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put this down so we can at least get up to the top and make sure everything else is lined up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I hit the mouse wheel by mistake. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. I'm wondering if the top is perfect. If the top is perfect, I've got a way I can fix this. That's definitely too low. That's definitely, yeah, that's got to be perfect right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break these up, and I'm going to just redo the sides. As a matter of fact, I'm going to redo both sides because it ain't working for me. It ain't working. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring these, and, oh, they're already set up. Yeah, they're already set up. Okay, good. That's good. And I'm going to put these right here. Is that up against the side? It is not. I don't think I can get it up against the side without. There we go. Okay. How do I? Oh, it's going inside. Okay. Okay, and what I'm going to do with these, actually, I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to make these wider. It's just going to be easier that way. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put that down to 1. And then we're going to change this and... Oops, I pressed the wrong buttons. Hold on, we got to get that first one down to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we just want to make sure it's kind of in the middle. So we're going to need... I can't really tell if it's in the middle. I guess I could just place it like this. We just need one piece right in the middle. So I can't go in the middle. Right there. And then we do that, and that should go right in the middle. I guess that's in the middle. I don't know. I'm just... You know what? I don't think I care. If it looks okay, I'm going to go with it. And then we bring this over this way. Should be okay. And we bring this down to the floor. Okay, let's see what that looks. Oh man, there's still a piece up there. Okay, that's okay. I can get rid of that. Is there a piece up there? I don't think so. Let's take a look. When I say a piece, I'm looking for white places that are open. Because I don't want them to be seen. Okay. There. Okay, let's do that. Nope. Let's do that. Okay, whatever. Just... is that a... This is very difficult. I should have done this before I put the windows on. That's what I should have done. All right. That is not up against... I need that up against the wall. Okay, I finally got it done. It's kind of hard to record these kind of builds because I'm not sure how much to show. Because part of me is like, cut all this out. This is just, you know, whatever. But there's a lot of people who want to learn how to build in this game. And for those people, I do show as much as I feel comfortable showing. But this thing is now done. It is complete. It looks good. A lot of hard work, but it looks good. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's all you can do. I did go ahead and make a blueprint of it. And now we're going to mirror on this side as best we can. All right, and let's go ahead and turn this up. Turn that down. Let's put this stuff... you know what? Actually, let's put it in the ground first. Whoops. There we go. Why is it turning it? I want to put it in the ground. Oh, I didn't realize I could shrink these. That's pretty cool. I do appreciate that. Anyway, let's go ahead and lock it into place. And then in the ground, that's too far. I think it's going to be kind of hard to place this. But, you know, I got to get it right. It's just going to be difficult. So let's do that. And nope, that's no good. Like that. That looks pretty good. I'm not sure if that's exactly the height. I'm not really sure. Let's move it over. That looks about right. See, it moves it when I stay in place. Manual positioning. Yeah, I don't know why it's not staying in place. It changes when I change the grid, which is not what I wanted. All right, it's gonna come over here, and yeah, don't. I don't know why I can't change the grid without the thing moving. That's not good. It'd be very, very difficult to place this perfectly. You know what? I think that might be perfect. I know there's a little spot right there. Maybe we could bring it down a little bit. That might be perfect. I don't know. Let's duck and then bring it up. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm actually like looking down. Like I can actually see it from a different angle if I look down. I think that, see, that looks like it's off the ground a little bit. Right? Doesn't it? Okay, there we go. That'll make placing this down a little bit better. A little bit easier. Go. It's looking good. Now you go in the ground. Okay, here we are. Now we should be able to get this perfect. See, that does look like there's still a little bit of room. There's got to be an easier way of doing this, but I'm not sure how. Like, I'm going to be honest, I really don't know how. So I'm just going to try and do it the best I can from this angle. And hope for the best. Do that. And that. Okay. Lock it into place. Move it up. That's too high. Grid smaller. Lower it. Yeah, there's definitely... Okay. So you can see right there, there's definitely a gap. So we're going to make this a little smaller. Okay. I'm going to feel like an idiot if there's a much easier way to enter. Hold on. Let's hold off everything. Let's just do enter. Oh, not supported. Okay, fair enough. So it's not enter. All right. So did that automatically go on the ground when I... Yeah, I think it did. And that looks like there's no... Hold on. Yep, that's definitely going into ground. That's where it needs to be. Okay, that's lined up that way. Now we just need to line it up the other way. So I'll go until I see white. Do like that. All right, guys. I think that's perfect. I won't know until I place it down. Let's just go ahead and do it. Okay. So the way to tell if it's perfect is to do this and this and this. Yeah, it looks kind of perfect to me. Damn, this stuff is... I don't know. Maybe it's easy for some people. It ain't easy for me. I'm just gonna kind of come up here and see by measuring. Yeah, no, that's No, it looks good to me. I think that's perfect. Let's just double check side to side. Yeah, side to side looks perfect as well. Okay, it was a long, hard journey, but I'm really happy with what I got here. I didn't get as much of the deck built as I thought I was going to, but that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. We got a lot done today. These windows are dope. And the cool thing is if I want to use them later on, I have the, you know, the blueprint for them. So it should not be an issue. This place is really coming along. It looks a lot less flat. It looks more three-dimensional. And, yeah, I'm really happy with what we got done today. If you guys end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.